gentlemen, here we go. Bout number 3, proudly brought to you by A&L Windows and Doors. 3 by 2-minute rounds, K1 rules, junior welterweight division. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by the Full Force Gym, 63.1 kilograms. Coming down all the way from Rooty Hill in Sydney, Bear, Dewoulf, Schofield, Buhulon. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained out of Team Ultimate in Hoppers Crossing, 59.6 kilograms, representing Altona Meadows, Kenny T.
Bout 3 of the night, proudly brought to you by A&L Windows and Doors, and the return to Melbourne of the Bedado boys from Full Force Gym up there. We've got Joe Contra in the corner. We've got Bear, Dewoulf, Buhulon fighting out of the red corner with the red trunks, taking on the Pitbull, Kenny C, trained by James Rosler, and Ash Appleby once again out of Team Ultimate. 3 2-minute rounds, kickboxing rules. And a very fast start. Sorry, K1 rules and a very fast start by the man they call Bear out of Sydney.
Hey, stop.
Already noticing Johnny Cav, low hands from the man they call the Bear.
Yeah, you want to be very careful. It won't take long for Kenny C to work him out. There's that big looping right hand already from Kenny going over the top of that guard.
You hear James Rosler notorious for calling out in his corner to roll it. When he calls out roll it, he wants his boys to come over the top with a big right hand. And I'll tell you what, the Pitbull's listening to his corner beautifully. So this one's K1 style rule. So modified kickboxing, Johnny Cav, where you can,
We're not allowed to say K1.
you can let the knees go. All over lock and grapple, but again, very low hands from the Bear. Great to see Joe Killer Contra in the corner. He was fighting last night on Rebellion Muay Thai.
Yeah, it was early night at the office for Joe, unfortunately, but good to see him backing up here tonight.
Of course, the last time at Team Ultimate Promotions, we saw the boys down from Full Force Gym, Michael Bedado taking the world title against Masi Nuristani. So it's great to see the Bedado boys and the Full Force Gym back down in Sydney.
Nothing better than a bit of an interstate challenge as well, Johnny. Victoria versus New South Wales. Just love it down here. But full credit to Full Force Gym. They always come prepared, ready to fight.
So Kenny the Pitbull C just rolling those big overhand rights over the top. Height and reach advantage going away of the blue corner.
The Bear.
Good counter fighting from the Bear, but again, just some good hands over the top there from Kenny. So a good first round, proudly brought to you by A&L Windows and Doors.
Dewoulf.
Let's go. Fight.
Round 2.
Second round of 3. Proudly brought to you by A&L Windows and Doors. Hopefully they'll be sitting ringside and having a clear look at this bout.
Disregard that, okay? Come here, okay?
We're becoming a pain
Okay,
tonight with all these...
A PANE.
Great work there from the sponsors.
Yeah, look, we carry on about them, Johnny, but promotions and shows like this just do not happen without the sponsors. Let's not forget them, and once again, we thank them all for their support.
Yeah, James Rosler and Team Ultimate Promotions does a sensational job.
You understand? One strike and let go. You understand?
Ignatius Missile is just giving Bear the bit of a stern talking to. Jumping knee there coming out of there from the boy from Sydney, just a bit of a slip as well.
Over there, it was a knockdown.
Good counter from Kenny T.
Mate, that wasn't a slip. Ignatius Missile called that as a knockdown, which
Over there. 6.
surprised me a little bit, but at the end of the day, he's in there officiating at centre ring, so an 8 count, so that puts Kenny, the Pitbull C, well and truly up on the cards there in his second round. Oh, there you go, looping left again from the Pitbull.
He's just ducking his head, Kenny T, and letting go. Those big bombs with the right hand and with the left as well.
He's really starting to worry the Bear. Mate, the Pitbull chasing the Bear around. It's normally the other way around in centre ring. But I tell you what, Kenny T, well schooled and well trained up by James Rose and Ash Appleby. Big overhand right.
Once again, those big overhand rights. His punches remind me of Gurkhan Oskan.
Big rolling ones. Oh, jumping knee there from Bear as well. Spinning back kick, just missing the mark. But one of the things Johnny Cav called it earlier in the first round, Bear's keeping his hands down dangerously low, and that's allowing Kenny to come over the top.
Yep, but as we called it, Johnny, it didn't take long for Kenny to spot it, and he's had a lot of success so far. The big overhand right and left.
Good step up knee there from Bear as well. Jumping knee right on the bell. A big second round there to Kenny, the Pitbull T. Proudly brought to you by A&L Windows and Doors.
Kenny T. Dewoulf.
Shake hands.
Fighters touch gloves. This is the
Good luck, boys.
third
Good luck.
and final round.
Third and final round, about 3 of the night. Big thanks A&L Windows and Doors. Fighting out of the blue corner, Bear Dewoulf Buhulon, trained by the Bernardo boys up in Sydney. Of course, Joe Killer Contra in the corner, and Kenny C. Big overhand rights coming out of the red corner.
Well, we saw Kenny C put an 8 count on Bear in that second round, so really has his work cut out for him here in the third to try and take this fight.
Again, you can just see the difference there. The guard of Bear dangerously low. Kenny was looking, and mate, you've got to give credit to the corner, James Rose and Ash Appleby. They've spotted that early, and they've asked Kenny to come over the top with his big right hands, and he's done exactly that. And of course, out of that, he got the 8 count in the second round. So great corner work from Team Ultimate there. And for any up-and-coming fighters, listen to your corner.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw earlier on, Aaron Hole can have a really tight defence, hands plastered up against the side of his face, both left and right. And really that's what Bear should be doing here to try and counter those punches of Kenny T, because Kenny's just having a lot of success.
But at the moment, Bear stepping it up with some good midsection kicks there, switching up on the left.
There you go, boys. There you go. Fight.
Delicious facilities just breaking the boys. Once again, Tabcorp Park's really starting to fill up now, Johnny Cav. They're in for a big night here tonight. 5 title fights on the line.
Let's make some noise, Tabcorp Park. Final 30 seconds of the round.
Johnny DiMicola just revving the crowd up 30 seconds ago.
That's it. Beautiful.
I think too little too late for the boy from Sydney, John Cav.
Yeah, I think Kenny realises that he might have this fight in the bag, so don't do anything silly, just perhaps keep a nice tight guard, pick his shots.
And look, great work from the boys from Sydney. They'll learn from this. They'll go back and they'll watch this again and study it and come out of the big overhand right again from Kenny. Oh, right on the bell. Ignatius calling that for the slip. This one will go the way of the red corner, Johnny Cav. Big thanks to A&L Windows and Doors.
Scorecards. We have a unanimous points decision. Your winner, the Pitbull, Kenny T.
Convincing win at the end of the day, Johnny. Unanimous points the way of the red corner. Congratulations, Kenny the Pitbull T.